Hey, hey!
Hi.
Made a new album finally came out.
Yes, and we
Yeah.
make a review about the album Senjutsu.
Yes.
Let's begin.
Yeah, so this is our review from the songs of the new
Senjutsu.
album. Yeah.
The first
Yeah,
one.
this is like
What do you
word
think
that
about
it
it?
will be forever hard for me to pronounce. Yeah. Well, I'm not the biggest fan of this song, and this is the only song that I'm not really like. I think this, especially as
In
an
overall,
opening,
what do you think about it?
as,
The general score.
yeah, if I would rate it like from 1 to 10, I give it only about 6.5, something like this.
Yeah, also
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
I think. Song.
Yeah, it is like flat. It's like it doesn't go on anywhere. It's like, okay, the drums is amazing, but it's too much boring, especially as an opening song. This is maybe the most disappointment.
Yes, it characterized by the Japanese drums and the song name, which is also Japanese. But this is the main concept that characterizes it, and it stays actually well because they want to going from there, and they actually, as they move also from Japan to other places. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Unlike what most of people think, actually.
Yes. Yeah. So I think the problem is that they focus too much on the lyrics than the music.
Yeah,
This is-
like in the rest of the songs, that they keep the concept of a matter of life and death. They focus on the concept of religion and holy wars. So here also they really open with it, and with the day of the judgment, and this biblical concept of Yom Adin in Hebrew, or judgment war, and in Christianity, Islam, whatever.
Yeah. And then we come to the second song, Stratego. By the way, it's a great board game. I used to play it as a kid.
Me too, I also used to play it. And it's also, you have the computer game.
You
It's
also?
also.
Yeah. This is amazing game, and even better the song. Yeah. I think the song is amazing. What do you think?
I like the song. Maybe it's not the best that I like, but I like the song.
Yeah. For me, I give it 10 out of 10.
I think I give it something like a 8.5 from 10.
I already fall in love with this song. The moment it came out, the first time I was listening to this song, I was already falling in love. I think this song, it will be even great when it's gonna be live, and especially if they will open the live concert with this song. Yeah. So yeah, I give it 10 out of 10. And this is the best short song on the album. So yeah, this is the best short song from the album for me. And yeah, עכשיו את תדברי מה שבא לך.
Yes, it's a nice song. I'm not really connected to it because I think there are also better ones for me, but it's personal.
Yeah, everybody on his own. Well, for me, this is
When it came
amazing.
out, I mean, after as a second single, I like it more than the writing on the wall. But
Yeah.
when I heard the other songs of the album,
It's even better songs.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah. So the writing on the wall. The writing on the wall. Yeah. So the first time it came out, I will tell you the truth, I wasn't really sure if it's Maiden. Took me like 20-30 seconds to realize. And after listening to it, I was like, yeah, it's okay, nothing more than that. But from then, the second time, oh, it's actually good song. And the more I listen to this song, the more I like it. Not like Stratego that I fall in love the first time I heard it. I give it 8 out of 10. It's a great song.
I like the lyrics
Yeah.
in it. It's a nice.
Yeah, you are the one
concept.
talking about the
Yeah,
lyrics.
yeah, usually.
I'm only talking about the music. Yeah.
Usually, I mean the lyrics, but you also had something to add about the music.
Yeah. I think the. What's it I give?
Which is a Texas.
Yeah, you know.
But the lyrics are speaking about Babylon, and the fall of the Babylon Empire, the Tower of Babylon, and Hollywood, and the Kingdom to Come, and the holiness, and the religion and everything. So it matches the whole concept.
Yeah.
And the nothing that Hollywood has to offer in the modern world.
Okay.
It's interesting because you found where south of United States
Yes.
influences were.
Exactly. Yeah.
Others find where punk. This blend is kind of like a reference to the Tower of Babel, and they speak of the Babylon Empire in the lyrics, and the Fest of Belshazzar that was surrounding the marketing of this CD, the single. And they also mention Hollywood and the Kingdom to Come, and all of the Hollywood values that don't actually mean nothing in our modern world.
Yeah. Yeah. Next song, Lost in a Lost World. First of all, I give it like 7.5 out of 10, something like this. It's a great song.
It's a great song, but it's so copy and familiar of other songs.
Yeah, it's typical on Maiden. Nothing really special, in a good way, because it's Maiden. And Bruce repeat himself non-stop, but the music is awesome. I really like how it's going. It's a long song because it starts very slow, like typical Maiden music.
I think it's a question if we need to invent themselves in every song or not.
And it's always like everything in life need to be more new and more fresh,
Yes, because in my opinion, and I think that you also hear them, it's a paraphrase on Brave New World.
Yeah, it is a similar to
Yes.
It is
Similar structure.
it is. Like it's repeated itself. It's kind of progressive, and it's also what will bring us for the next song. Days of the Future Past. What do you think about this song?
I love this song because actually I love the lyrics. It's interesting, and they make us to think. It triggers thinking in the concept. It triggers the concept of God, in the thinking of God and what is God. In the concept of what he is for the human being, and the triggers of the 7 sins in Christianity and Judaism, and the crucifixion, and again, the modern society values as depicted in one of the most known poets in England in the 19th century, T.S. Eliot.
Yeah.
And Bruce at his best, because I don't know if many of my fans.
No,
Okay.
the most short song on the album, only 4 minutes. I give it like 7 out of 10. I really love the guitar already from the beginning and also on the end of the song. It's like a typical regular song, nothing special about it. But it's great.
I give it 8 out of 10.
Okay.
8.5 even, because they match between the music and the lyrics. Wasteland is like, as it says, a land of waste or a land of trash, and we match between the concept of the land of trash and how God lend us to the land of trash if the human being is keep on doing the sins and is immortal, and we keep it in the music.
The Time Machine, wow, what a song. For me, it's one of the best on this album. I really like it. I already give it 10 out of 10. It's a really great song. I really hope they will play it live. Really amazing song. Love it. It's like a really good classic Maiden song. Really amazing song. I give it 10 out of 10. Again, it's really great. Nothing specific to say about this.
Yes, I think Bruce's voice here is at his best.
Yeah.
Also the riffs and everything.
Yeah. Again, 10 out of 10. Great song. One of the best songs on the album.
Exactly.
Yeah. I wish they played live. Yeah.
The Darkest Hour is a concept song. A great concept song. Again, it matches the concept of also the longest day, yes, and also over Maiden World War II songs. It's one of Maiden classic World War II songs, because it is a Bruce glorifying Winston Churchill policy on World War II, and the way he criticizing the appeasement agreement and Churchill's speech of the Darkest Hour, or as you know it, fighting on the beaches.
Yeah.
Sons of the Albany, awake, it's the ever name of Britain in the past days.
Wow, I like this song. First of all, I give it like 8 out of 10. It's really like a powerful ballad in Maiden style. I really like the guitars, the solos on this one, and especially Bruce's voice is amazing. It will be really interesting.
Yeah,
if they play it live, I think it will be really nice.
Yeah, probably when we perform it very powerful, and you can hear in the voice that it really feels devoted for the song, and how he likes what he sings in the songs, and how much he connected to the lyrics and everything, and that's why it's a powerful ballad. And don't think like it's in other ballads that made him perform this one.
Yeah.
Because that's why the name of the ballad is the name of Churchill's speech. Darkest Hour. They name it on the speech.
Yeah, I think this is like, you can feel how professional they are, how, the way they build the song and the way they performance, you just feel like only bands like Iron Maiden can put a powerful song like this.
I agree, because Bruce is a master in this, and is a master on telling stories like this, because he has a degree in history, and he connected to the era of World War II. And also Steve Harris. All of the band members that were born after World War II, were British that were born after World War II.
Amazing, one after one. It starts with Death of the Kells. Wow, what do you think?
Like the last one of the Darkest Hour were all like historical songs, and of the Celts also. The morning of the death of the warrior Celt in the war. Again, Doomsday and the Judgment Day, and how the Celtic or the Germanic warrior sacrificed itself in the war for the building of the nation. It's a classic Iron Maiden song, it's a classic metal, heavy metal kind of lyrics.
I found it kind of more unique. The style, it's like they fit the music style to the lyrics, you know, like Celtic, you know. And I really like how it turned out, you know. This is what I do like about this album. You can feel it in every song. They try to fit also the music in the style. The music, I feel it's kind of different on this one for Maiden. It's like they try to put like to build the music on a unique style, you know.
Yes, I agree, because
Yeah.
here we try to match it to the Scots and
Yeah.
to the Celts and like second clansman.
Yeah, and I love it. I give it like 9.5 out of 10. It's really
I think
amazing
me too.
song.
I think me too.
Yeah. Now, the Parchment. This is for me one of the best songs on this album. I really fall in love with this the first time I hear it.
I agree.
Mhm.
I think this is one of the best songs of the album.
Yeah.
They really match here the rhyme with the music
Yeah.
and the lyrics.
Yeah.
I agree, this is one of the best. I think it's together with the Darkest Hour, I love them the most.
Actually, there is no chorus in this song.
Mhm.
It's like a real parchment. It's
Mhm.
like a story, but they build it in a really amazing way.
Iron Maiden is an amazing band. In one of the things, they really tell us a story, and as they tell us, they can build a song without a chorus.
Yeah, without it is amazing. It's like a real parchment, you know. So let's build this song this way, you know, and they did it in an excellent way, you know. Yeah.
Exactly. We do it as historians tell a narrative.
Yeah, and also like the other songs also here that they build the music on this kind of style, like little bit more like Middle East kind of music.
Yes, the rhyme is a Middle East.
Yeah.
Because the story
It feels like it, yeah.
The narrative itself is occurs both in the Middle East and the Near East. It occurs in both areas,
Yeah.
so it goes from there. It actually tells us a story of Senjutsu, because the empire that we tells us in Senjutsu, it goes to China and stays there.
I give it 10 out of 10. Amazing song, one of the best songs on this album. Amazing song, maybe my favorite, just because it's the longest song. So it's more few seconds of Maiden.
The Parchment, what really amazing about it is that it's really telling the story of the empire, of the Parthian Empire, from the beginning of the 2047 before centuries, and until the end, together with everything. That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
It tells you how, again, of they're fighting with God, and it even reminds us of the same all fightings that were in these areas, and how we believe in the fighting between in the Old Testament and everything.
Yeah.
They really get into these nuances in a way that no other band can do it.
Yeah. I give it 10 out of 10. One of the best songs ever, seriously. Amazing songs.
And Bruce even said about this song that you should be really cautious when you interrupt the song, because that no one should interrupt it, like the emperor is going back again. In that way, that the dictatorship is going back again.
Yeah.
Meaning, stay politically correct.
Okay.
And this is take us back to the next song.
Yes. The last song of the album is Hell on Earth. What the hell, Maiden? How can you be so good? I mean, this song, it's Maiden on their best. Seriously, when you listen to this song, you feel like so much emotion and
Yes.
and so much
You're right.
in every. I mean, this song, it's like the more longer it gets, the more good it gets. Like from 7.5 minutes, there's this section that it's, oh my god, wow, it's blow you away, you know, the music is amazing, seriously. They are a great musicians, how they can do it, you know.
They use the music to express even the critics, like they do in the second part,
Yeah.
to express their critics about the propaganda, in using children for war and the kingdom
Yeah.
to come and the holy wars and the closing in the album in all of their theme of wars and everything, and the closing.
Yes, imagine yourself they play it live. Wow, this will be amazing,
It
seriously.
will be amazing, and it will be a little bit problematic for them because they want to stay politically correct.
And you know, it's also amazing way to finish the album, you know, it's like show you in the end that, okay, no one win, you know,
Yes,
like
we want to
something
stay
like
with
this,
Black
you know.
Brothers in the end.
Yeah, I give it 10 out of 10, of course. I will try to compare it to the rest of the Maiden albums that come out since Adrian and Bruce came back. I think it's somewhere in the middle, like it's maybe better than the Final Frontier.
It's maybe better than Final Frontier, but it's not like
It's still not like a Matter of Life and Death and Book of Souls kind of level, but it's kind of feels similar to Matter of Life and Death in a way.
Yes.
I believe when we're gonna hear it live, the songs from this album, we will like it even more. The most songs I'm looking forward to see live, it's gonna be Stratego, The Time Machine. I think especially these two songs gonna be amazing live, and especially if they will open the concert with Stratego, and not the first song.
No. But
I have the feeling they open with the first song.
Yes.
I hope not. Because it's much more theatrical with the drums and
Yes.
everything.
probably they will do it.
Yeah, but anyway, we will see what's gonna be with the live. But this is for another talking. So this album, my verdict on this again, it's like so on this album my verdict is about 8.5. Yeah. And I would just say it's not one of the best album, but it's a great album. Yeah.